Hey, Mama.
Hey mamas, welcome to the Let Mama Live show. I am Jenn Pittman, mama of two, mama of boys, mama of a pre-kindergartner and a teenager, and an autism mama. And I am here with you to help you celebrate yourself through the stress and the struggle of this journey that we call motherhood. Yes, this journey is amazing, but the stress and the struggle is definitely real. So we need each other to show each other that, first of all, we're not alone. You're not in this by yourself. You have a group that is here, a tribe that is here to show you that you have someone to relate to. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to be in isolation, and we can uplift, encourage, and empower each other. That's what the Let Mama Live show is all about. The Let Mama Live platform is all about helping us better manage our stress so that we can be better mamas to our babies and our families. So I am so happy to have you here. Let's get into the episode. So, Jen, where you been? Checking in. I have been doing a lot. I have been working, I have been doing family, I have been doing life, I have been trying to transform my life to be better, to be stronger, to be greater. But what I have not been doing great at is living life. So I've been doing life, but now I'm focused on living life. I'm focused on living healthy, living great, living grand, living in love, living in wealth, living in prosperity, living in it all, y'all. Living in it all, just name it. And I've been trying to get there. I have been one by one working on those 8 areas or 6 areas, depending on who you are and what you like to say, of wellness, and trying to better myself, trying to improve myself. And it's been great. It's been transformational. It's created a lot of opportunities for me to reflect, which is amazing for what I'm doing with Let Mama Live, because it gives me more information and content and encouragement and empowerment to bring to you. As you know, you may know, I often use my pain as empowerment in this, but sometimes I use lessons in life. There's no such thing as failures, only lessons. I use my lessons to come here and empower you. That's better, because our words have power. And when I said that I use my pain to empower you, that sounds a little bit on the negative side. So I'm going to switch that up. I use my lessons in life to empower you and to encourage you and to teach you how to better manage your stress so that we can overcome the challenges that comes with motherhood. Every day, stones are being thrown at us in this journey. Every day, there's a speed bump. Every day, there's a orange construction cone for us to go around, or a detour sign for us to go a different way. But we are learning to be flexible. We're not trying to balance it all and juggle it all. We're just trying to be flexible. What I have learned in this time of doing and transformation into living is that in being flexible, sometimes we have to, watching my words, because I was going to say sometimes we have to sacrifice. Sometimes we have to put something to the side, set something to the side that we're doing in order to allow other things to come in. And sometimes those other things that are coming in are blessings. I'm hoping they're blessings for you, and I'm claiming they're blessings for me. But sometimes those things that are coming in are blessings. So what I have learned is how to set certain things aside. Ooh, I feel it in my spirit, because I'm telling myself something here. I'm preaching to myself now, not just to you. I am learning to put certain things to the side. And just because I'm putting them to the side don't mean that I'm not going to come back and pick them up. That means that I just need a little bit more space to do what I have to do to maneuver life, to maneuver motherhood, so that some blessings can come my way. And then once those blessings come in, then we'll come back and pick that up. It also gives you the opportunity to make room. Ooh. It gives you the opportunity to make room by weeding out these non-factors that we have in our life that should not be there. We sometimes fill our life with things that are not just distracting, but that holds no purpose. And we are filling our life with too many of those things. So me making room and setting things aside gives me the opportunity to make room for the things that are coming my way, and make room for the things that I did set aside that are important. It gives me the opportunity to weed out those things that are not necessary in my life. In the previous episode, I talked about social media. Social media was one of those things that was just not conducive to my well-being, and I had to let it go. And so ultimately, in the end, as I've been doing life and transforming myself into a place where I'm living life, it all has been with great wonder, with great surprise, with great reflection, with great beauty. It's all been great. You know, I asked myself, and I'm confessing to you, I'm being transparent here.
Welcome to Confessions of a Mama.
This is my confession. When I asked myself what was I gonna say when I came back to the airwaves. If you are a follower of Let Mama Live, you know that it's been a little while since I've been on the airwaves, with reason. I asked myself, what was I gonna say? Because life has been full of ups and downs. That's just life, period. You know, it's just life, period. But I asked myself what I was gonna say, and coming on, cracking this mic, turning on this camera, I realized that what I have to say is what I just said. I'm in a space where I'm making room for the blessings to come my way. And so I had to set some things aside and make room for some more things. And that's like the exact description of where I've been. I have set some things aside so I could make rooms for some new stuff. I had some new great things happen in my career and in my occupational area of occupational wellness, I guess you can say. Started a couple of businesses this year, made one business I made official, and the other I started, and I've already talked about that in a previous podcast. You can go back and listen. But the things that I've started since 2021 has taken a big portion of my life just to get it off the ground and get it at least a little bit popping. Can I get it a little bit popping? It took a little bit of time. So I am at a place now where it's time to get some things in order that I set aside and get them back rolling. So that's what we're doing here. So that's what I've been. Where have you been? Check in, please, in the comments. You can find this video on youtube.com. You can go hit me up on my website, IamJennPittman.com. Social media. If you see it on social media, please leave a comment. Share where you've been. Share what you've been up to. Share how you feeling. Share how you doing and what you've been doing in the comments. I love to read your comments, and I really appreciate your love and support. So now that I've checked in, let's talk about some stuff. Now, I'm going to make this brief. Usually the order of this show is, I check in with you, tell you how I've been, what I've been doing, what I've been up to. We talk a little talk, and then I have a blog spotlight. And then we end with our affirmation. Usually take about 45 minutes to get through the show. This episode is going to be a little different and maybe a little shorter. I don't have a blog spotlight, but I do have some information to share. So that is what's going to make it a little brief. More brief than it usually is. So let's get into it. Enough talking, Jen. Let's get into it. What I have been waiting to talk to y'all about is one special word that has been coming up in my life recently. That word is accountability. Accountability. Jen, can you say the word right? Accountability. Accountability. Why do I want to talk about accountability? Accountability in the past 2 months has been a saving grace in my life, and it's also been a pain in my butt. It's been a great thing and it's been a pain. I'm gonna tell you why. It's been a great thing because the level of accountability that my loved ones have placed on me have allowed me to look at myself in the mirror and say, you need to do better. You need to do XYZ. It has given me this partner to do things to improve my life, so where I'm not alone. It has given me encouragement to be consistent with certain practices such as meditation, prayer, journaling, reading my Bible, because I am a Christian, I'm a believer of God. It's given me the it is giving me the encouragement, the empowerment to continue those things on a consistent basis. It's been amazing. And before I move on to why it's been a pain, I want to thank those who have held me accountable. Thank you. If I haven't told you before, which I'm sure I have, thank you. It's been a pain in my butt because sometimes with accountability comes criticism. And how do I say this? The Cancer in me, I am Cancer, that's my zodiac sign, takes things a little bit differently when it comes in a form of criticism. I'm sensitive, y'all. Okay. I would stop trying to keep it cute, y'all. I'm sensitive. I be in my feelings about certain things, and some people come to me, loved ones, out of goodness, out of love, come to me and they say, you know, you need to do better, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, or you should be XYZ, and I don't be wanting to hear it. I don't want to hear it because I be in my feelings. So I have learned that I have to decipher, because there's another end of the spectrum. So if I'm receiving this criticism, I'm taking it in a certain way. It makes me respond in either a positive or a negative way. But you have the person that is giving the criticism. So if I'm the person that's giving the criticism, I have to be mindful of the words that I say and my delivery, because words have power. I say it again. Words have power. I think sometimes we forget how powerful our words are, and you have to be mindful of the person you're giving the words to, because as a receiver, you don't know what their mind is like. You know, we're talking about stress management, we talk about mental health, we talk about reflection, we talk about venting. Sometimes we have chatter, these thoughts and things chattering in our mind, and the person who is giving this accountability or this criticism, you don't know what's going on in that person's head. So you have to be mindful of your words and know that your words carry power, because I can easily take your words, perceive them as negative, and turn them into a form of an affirmation that sticks to me, to where I am unable to make it through whatever barrier that I'm trying to get through. You thought you were helping me, but really you holding me back. I can't blame you for holding me back, but really your words are keeping me from getting to where I want to go. Your words are putting me in my own way, if that makes any sense. So we have to be careful when we are the one that is holding people accountable and giving what we think is constructive criticism. And we also have to be mindful of how we receive the information when it comes to accountability. But accountability is very important, because it keeps us sometimes on the straight and narrow. It keeps us consistent. It keeps us in place. It gives us guidance. It don't tell us what to do, but it plants a seed in our mind to help us grow this plant and ultimately grow a flower bed or a garden or whatever you growing in your mind. This path to greatness, when it's received well. Accountability has been awesome. So I say all of that to say that when it comes to us developing ourselves mentally, we need to find a way to incorporate accountability in our lives. This is one reason why in Let Mama Live, I focus a lot on you not being in isolation. Because when you're in isolation, you're alone, right? You're alone. You're standing alone. And sometimes we need that push from someone who we trust, who is going to hold us accountable to be better. We need that push. So, you know, the beauty of Let Mama Live is, and the beauty of me, Jenn, I am a health coach. In health coaching, I'm not trying to fix your life. I'm not a therapist. And I'm not God. I can't change you. But what I am is I'm an accountability partner. I am going to hold you accountable. I am going to give you the tools to make yourself better. I am going to give you the tools to make yourself greater. And it's up to you to take those tools. It's up to you to receive that accountability in a positive way. It's up to you to take that seed that is being planted. Grow your garden, grow your flower bed. Make yourself great. And in the end, if you're focusing on bettering yourself, because y'all, it's not self-care is not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. And self-care is not only, you know, lighting the candles or taking a hot bath or having time to yourself. Like building yourself, developing yourself is self-care. It's a part of self-care. It is not selfish for you to focus on yourself. So in getting as a health coach and me holding you accountable as a friend and me holding you accountable as a fellow mama, y'all, I got kids here. I'm going to stop myself. As a fellow mama, period, or comma. I'm going to stop myself. I got my kids here, so you'll hear some screaming. As you know, my little one don't know inside voice, outside voice. He knows it, but he's not following it. So as I was saying, as a mama, it is important for me to build myself, to develop myself. A byproduct of doing so is everyone around me is going to absorb that energy. So I'm not focusing too heavily on bringing joy to my family's lives, because the joy that I have in myself is going to radiate to them. I have to take time to develop myself so that I can be better for them and to them. Accountability is important. Accountability is important to make this a consistent thing, because another thing that is important is consistency. You're not going to see the outcome of something if you only do it once or twice a month. But when you're doing it every day and it's becoming a part of your lifestyle, then honey, the results will be amazing, hands down. So I have been focused on transforming life, thanks partly to accountability. I have to be mindful of how I receive the accountability, because words carry power. Words are powerful. And if I receive things in a negative way, those negative words can ultimately turn into negative affirmations. And then the next thing you know, in my mind, I'm constantly telling myself something negative. I'm getting in my own way. And we ain't doing that. That's my going back to the beginning of the year when we did our vision boards and our vision books, and I asked you to create a theme, a motto, or a mantra. My theme was I will get out of my way. I will not stand in my own way. Accountability, y'all. Accountability is there. So I want to, in this brief episode, encourage you to be open to accountability. Be open to accountability. Now, typically I would do a blog spotlight after sharing my word. I'm not a pastor, y'all. I ain't even trying to be. But after sharing the information that I have to share, I would do a blog spotlight. But, in my time of setting things aside, I've had a lot of things on my mind, and I've continued to build, my platform. I have my website. I am Jenn Pittman. I am not on social media, but I do have a social media. I do have an Instagram, letmamalive, at letmamalive, and at I am Jenn Pittman. But I have my website, I am Jenn Pittman, and on my website, I decided, drum roll. I don't have a do I have a drum roll sound? I don't have a drum roll sound, but drum roll. I have decided to add a blog to my website. And so ultimately, when we do our blog spotlight on the Let Mama Live show, not only am I highlighting some safe spaces that are on the internet, to allow you to relate to something and someone, I am also using my website to create a safe space within Let Mama Live, another safe space, because the show is a safe space. I am a safe space. This platform, period, is a safe space. So we're just adding to the space that we have here by adding a blog. So soon you will see that there will be a blog on my website. I am Jenn Pittman. Give myself a round of applause. Yes, so that blog will be there, and I will spotlight the information or the stories that I put there. I have so many other things coming up in development. The YouTube channel is going to grow thanks to you. The show, the Let Mama Live show, is going to grow thanks to you. And the other thing that we have is we have our Mama Tribe membership, where you can become a member of the Mama Tribe. If you go to I am Jenn Pittman, Jenn with 2 N's. I'm special. IamJennPittman.com. Hit the Let Mama Live link and join the Mama Tribe. Mama School is still happening, but it has evolved, and it's going to be self-paced, and it's going to be available to you, members of the Mama Tribe. So become an official member of the Mama Tribe by going to the platform. So that's what has been going on with the blog spotlight, and that's what's going to happen in the future with the blog spotlight. So with all being said, let's get into our affirmation. Our affirmation is a play on words. It's an affirmation for mamas, and it's something that is going to get us through our tough times. These are words, affirmation that you can create to calm your brain's response to stress, to overcome challenges that you face. You can create your own, or you can continue to listen to the ones that I have to give you. Yes, the ones I have to give you. So my affirmation for this episode is, I am open to accountability. I am open to it. Just be open to it. Simple as that. Don't block it. Don't fight it. Be mindful of who it comes from. and be mindful of the energy that comes with it. Try not to receive it in a negative way. Try not to turn anything that's negative into something that's just continuously going in your mind. But you take it and use it to your benefit by transforming your life, becoming well, and maneuvering through this journey of motherhood in the healthiest way possible. The healthiest way possible. Let Mama Live is all about stress and mental health, stress management and mental health. We are learning these stress management skills and we are improving our mental health. Be mindful of those things when it comes to the affirmations I give you, the tools I give you, and the love that I give you, honey, because I'm giving you love. I'm showing you love. Yes. Through my words, I'm showing you love. So I am open to accountability, y'all, and I hope you are too. I really appreciate your time. This is a really, really, really short episode of the Let Mama Live show. This is popping off season 2. I have decided that I'm going to split this and make this season 2 instead of just continuing on with what we've already been doing. So this is going to pop off season 2 of the Let Mama Live show. Remember, I am JennPittman.com. Remember, join the Mama Tribe and show me some love and support. Know that I'm here for you and know that you're not alone. So in the meantime, continue to be bold, be confident, and be courageous, y'all. And keep grinding, because you know, and I definitely know, that the stress and the struggle of this journey called motherhood is definitely real. Talk to you later. Peace.